The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, bro? I hope your day is absolutely amazing. I appreciate you. Love you. Thank God for you and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and family. Hey, Rickey, check this out. Today, we're simply reminding us of the wisdom of Marvin Sapp, who looked in the rearview mirror of his own experience and transparently testified never would have made it. There's a line in the song, though, Rick, that really always captures me. It says, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better. I love that. Why? Because of the fact that God is so good that even as we are going through, we are growing through. Please don't miss that. We grow through what we go through. And as a consequence of what we go through, we end up on the other side of it stronger and wiser and better. And so this song goes out to someone who's in a season of going through. Please hear me well. Your going through is simply transportation to get you to where God is taking you, because God uses what we go through to develop us and make us into what God wants us to become. Check this out. In a real sense, it's not just about getting where you want to get. It's about being strong enough, wise enough, and the person enough to handle what God is ready to bless you with. And so that's why the Bible says we count it all joy when we fall into diverse trials and tribulations, because the trying of our faith is producing endurance. That's why the Bible lets us know that we glory in troubles and tribulations, because troubles and tribulations, they produce endurance. Endurance produces character. Character produces hope. Listen, you're going through. No, you ain't just going through. You are growing through. And because you are growing through, the good news is what you're going through ain't going to have the last word on you. What you're going through is not going to define you. Instead, it's going to develop you. And when it develops you, you're going to come out on the other side of it stronger, wiser, and better. So go ahead, keep your head up, and know that you ain't just going through, you are growing through. God is so good that God can transform your trouble into a teacher. God can transform what you're going through into something that you're growing through. Y'all have an amazing day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 23 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Pepto-Bismol. Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol. Pepto provides fast 5-symptom relief for upset stomachs. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Dexter Scott King, the youngest son of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, passed away at the age of 62. The King Center announced his death, stating that he died peacefully at home in Malibu after battling prostate cancer. Dexter Scott King's wife mentioned that he faced the disease with bravery and determination until the end. So rest in peace to that great man. In other news, a judge has ordered the public release of court records in the divorce case involving Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who is handling the Georgia election case against Donald Trump and others. The divorce case involves allegations of an affair between Wade and Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis. However, the newly unsealed records do not reference these claims. So that's interesting there. The judge postponed the decision on whether Willis will be questioned in the divorce case and delayed her scheduled deposition. So
I wonder I couldn't get a damn text back.
Yeah.
Yep.
The plot thickens on that one.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Lastly, many diabetics require shots of insulin, but the needle may soon be a thing of the past. The Arctic University of Norway has created an oral solution in the form of insulin-delivering chocolate that protects the insulin inside from breaking down until it reaches the liver. Not only is this less painful, but the delivery method could cause fewer unwanted side effects like low blood sugar. So this is a good alternative for folks with diabetes.
And you said it's going to be in the form of chocolate?
Yeah, it's going to be coated in chocolate.
Oh, wow. That's something. The technology is just absolutely crazy these days. They're coming up with all kinds of stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few of this morning's headlines. For more news and updates, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Roxy, what's going on in sports?
What up there, Maria? NBA superstar Joel Embiid dropped 70 points on the San Antonio Spurs yesterday, broke Wilt Chamberlain's Philadelphia 76ers franchise record of 68 points. Embiid becomes the 9th player in NBA history to score 70 points in a game. Wilt Chamberlain still holds the career record, of course, of 100 points that he dropped in 1962. Big up to tennis phenom Coco Gauff, continues to roll, advances to the semifinals at the Australian Open. And got a little sports team, man. Houston Rockets head coach Ime Udoka and actress Nia Long has settled their custody battle, man. She received $32,000 a month in child support. They will share joint legal custody of their son. Nia will get sole custody with reasonable visitation from Udoka himself. I'm sure Gary with the T is going to have some more on this later on in the show. Some quick sports report right there. Briggity Tack got the hot spot. Coming up next. What up, Mike?
Coming up next in the hot spot, the 2024 Razzie nominations. Woo, I'm going to tell you who did bad up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
17, we fell in love. High school sweethearts. Love was something. No, I'm just...
Sing it,
Brett,
dog.
what up?
Good morning,
Brett.
Ricky. Good morning, everybody.
Brett, I was trying to sing to you and you just gonna
You weren't
ignore
singing
me.
to me. I don't know what you were singing or who you were singing to.
Too Hot by Cool in the Game.
It don't sound like that.
It don't sound like...
You would-
Oh, it's too hot.
There you go.
There you
Too
go.
hot, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Gonna move the chef girl.
Move your chef girl.
Man, don't do the hot spot.
Move
Do
your
the hot
chef
spot.
girl.
Let's do the hot spot.
You moving the
Remix.
chef to where?
Sir, won't you run the shelter?
Brett, come on, do the hot spot.
Good morning, Ricky.
Good
My
while you was
goodness.
ahead.
Yeah, right. Good morning, everybody. Lord. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Run for shelter from that song that he's singing. Lord have mercy. Good morning, everybody. So check this out. The 2024 Golden Raspberry Awards, best known for the Razzies, were announced on Monday, highlighting the worst movies of the year, at least according to the organization in charge of the nominations. Expendables received the most nominations this year with 7 nods, including Worst Picture. The other films in the Worst Picture category include The Exorcist Believer, Meg 2, which was horrible, The Trench, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and Winnie the Pooh and Blood and Honey. Jennifer Lopez in The Mother and Salma Hayek in Magic Mike's Last Dance were nominated for Worst Actress, while Russell Crowe in The Pope's Exorcist and Chris Evans in Ghosted both ended up in the Worst Actor category. The winners of the 44th Annual Razzies will be announced on March 9th, the night before the Academy Awards. That's crazy they created this show to... But Gary got a smile on his face. You like this, don't you, Gary? I know you do. All right, y'all, moving on. Streaming service BET Plus is developing a half-hour dramedy inspired by the life of the rapper-actress Chris Ludacris Bridges. The Untitled DJ project is inspired by Ludacris, his experience coming up in the competitive music scene in Atlanta as DJ Chris Lover. The series follows the misadventures of a sharply drawn ensemble who are willing to do anything and everything to bolster ratings at their hip-hop radio station. Ludacris is on board as an executive producer and will serve as music supervisor. So congratulations to him. I guess he's going to talk about when he was up at the radio station, and he worked at the radio station in Atlanta with, it was Chris Lover and Poon Daddy.
Yeah.
Back in the day. So I can't wait to see that and hear all the things that they went through. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up, why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 15 before the top of the hour. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. So check this out. A beloved teacher at a Christian school in Missouri was arrested for trying to kill her husband by poisoning his smoothies. Oh, man, the man became suspicious after having an unexplained illness and installed a camera in their kitchen. Then he caught his wife taking a root-like substance from a marked bag called Lily of the Valley and putting it in his smoothie. Well, Lily of the Valley is a poisonous flower that can cause harm or death to people and animals if they consume too much of it. The woman admitted to poisoning her husband but didn't say why she did it, and she's been charged with attempted murder and criminal action.
Man, insurance.
That's scary.
Insurance.
Yeah.
You sit up there and want to poison your husband and do that. I've seen a lot of shows like that on the ID channel where they be using, what is it, antifreeze?
Antifreeze, yep.
How many episodes of that you seen? And it was showing up in the blood and showing up in the hair. You can't commit no crime like that if you watch the ID channel. You got to be, I don't even know, you got to be invisible.
Right.
In order to commit a crime and get away with it these days. The only people, the murderers they can't catch is people that murder rappers.
Okay.
Right.
Message.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Isn't that something?
Everybody else they can catch. But if you shoot a rapper, they cannot find your ass and they don't know who did it. Or if you take down a major drug dealer. But everybody else, the damn ID channel and First 48 be on it. What is it? The DNA? They do the what is it called? Forensic files.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy, you start sitting there watching forensic files like on a lazy day, and them babies be coming on back to back. Your ass start getting scared.
I
man.
know if you and your wife got issues, you can't be letting her fix stuff for you, and you know things ain't been right. You know,
dog. Crystal watched that all day, every day, man. That's her downtime. Forensic Files and all them ID channel shows.
Oh my God!
If my wife got an attitude with me and she don't speak to me all day, I ain't finna eat nothing she made.
Nothing.
She might be having one of them moments.
I passed on the sloppy Joe.
You want a smoothie? You wasn't speaking to me all day. Hell no.
Y'all crazy.
Like you said, you passed on a sloppy Joe.
I passed on the sloppy Joe the other day. It was good too.
I didn't know y'all still eat sloppy Joes.
Man, that's one of my favorite snacks, dog.
Sandwich
is a sandwich,
but
sandwich is a meal.
Come on, dog. Hey, you put that thing on that big, thick Texas toast, boy. Come on now.
I didn't know people would still eat sloppy Joe.
Come on, Brad.
I haven't had a sloppy Joe since middle school.
Man, sloppy Joe go hard.
It sound good now.
Wait a minute, y'all be making sloppy Joes?
Yes.
Come on, where you at, Rick?
Brad, when the last time you had a sloppy Joe?
Last week, but it was with turkey meat.
Come on, dog.
Are
Come
you
on,
serious?
Brad. Come on, Brad.
If my wife makes spaghetti and all the spaghetti noodles gone, ain't nothing left but that meat sauce. Oh, it's about to be a sloppy Joe.
On Texas
Man, I throw some mayonnaise on mine. What you talking about?
You put mayonnaise on a sloppy Joe sandwich?
Toasted with some cheese and mayonnaise. What?
Hey, Rick.
Lost me with the mayonnaise.
I thought we were talking about a woman poisoning her husband. How the hell the conversation turned into a sloppy Joe?
Because somebody talked about some
right.
sloppy
Because Crystal made me
spaghetti.
some last week, and I passed on it. But I ended up eating it.
But she was mad at you. She was mad at you about something.
No. I was just cracking a joke.
So
But
Look at that. She lit. Well, you a punk. You a punk. Your wife listens to the radio. Then he gonna try to change that. You scared? What you scared of Crystal?
hey, happy wife, happy life.
It's the Jeffersons, Archie.
Oh, the Jeffersons. Oh, wait a minute. Hold. You don't mean them new people that moved in down the front?
Yeah, Lionel's family. They're really very nice people, Archie.
Yeah, very nice. They're wonderful people. They're lovely people, Lita, but they are also colored people.
Better hold it there, Daddy.
Now, listen, little girl. Been around a lot of places, I've done a lot of things, but there's one thing Archie Bunker ain't never gonna do, and that's break bread with no jungle bunnies.
Damn.
It's cold-blooded, dog.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. America, good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, everybody's raving and talking about this new documentary that's coming out. It's called Never Too Much, y'all. The Luther Vandross story, y'all. They say it's going to premiere. It's Sunday at the Sundance Film Festival. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the film used interview footage and interviews, y'all, from insiders who knew Luther Vandross, y'all, to give an inside look, y'all, at the R&B star's life and career like never before. Now, they're saying American soul and R&B singer Luther Vandross, y'all, you know, he was a great performer and whatever. He was a Grammy winner and stuff. And they said his passion for music, global rise, and sheds light on his personal struggles, y'all. But, Ricky, the deal is they're saying there's one issue, y'all, that they didn't touch on, and a lot of people saying it was the elephant in the room, the fact that Luther was gay. Now, they're saying Mr. Vandross sold over 40 million records worldwide and released 13 platinum albums throughout his career, and he died in 2005 at the age of 54 due to complications from a stroke, y'all. But they're saying the movie didn't hint, y'all, you know, and I mean, and it did talk about, you know, Luther's troubled love life, you know, because he really wanted to be in love, y'all. Now, they're saying despite his ability to make people fall in love with his smooth vocals, they're saying, y'all, that Luther never got the romance, y'all, that he sang about. They said, quote, "I'm still waiting," Mr. Vandross said in the interview clip. He said the time that was spent being in love, y'all, was unfortunately always unrequited.
Unrequited.
Oh, what's that?
Unrequited. Love that was never
dumbass can't read.
Didn't even proofread your own story.
reciprocated. That was never returned.
Oh,
to
that's
you.
But I want to make sure that, you know, I said the right word. But they're saying his song "Any Love," y'all, was his favorite because it was the only one, y'all, that was written completely autobiographically. Isn't that sad? That's sad that Luther died without love. And his music was just, I mean, we loved his music, honey.
Yeah, that was sort of kind of Phyllis Hyman's story as well.
Oh, yes.
Had a trouble. That's how it is being an artist. It's hard to find somebody that's gonna understand you, understand your schedule. Like it's so much that you know that comes with everything that artists do or whatever. That's sad. And the crazy thing about it, Luther Vandross is one of the reasons a lot of us are even born.
Yeah,
you know, because that's what you played back in the day. Luther Vandross, especially like in the 80s. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sad. And we all kind of knew and kind of figured, but didn't nobody care.
No, I still didn't believe it, though. I don't believe Luther had an alternative lifestyle. He just...
I mean, you could kind of... you said what, Gary?
I said, I don't believe he had an alternative lifestyle. I think he was, you know... Oh, really, Brad? I'm sorry. But, but Ricky...
But did nobody care?
No, nobody cared.
Because we was more focused on his singing and his voice and his music. We did not care.
I beg to differ. Maybe you didn't care, but this was back then. Back then, it was not cool, and it was not easy as it is today. Had it been today, people really may not care. But back then, it was an issue.
Yeah. Really? Well, I knew it was an issue back then, but I'm just saying, like I just kind of figured, you know, or whatever. But I didn't care because I was more focused on the music, you know.
Yeah, but other people cared.
That's crazy.
You might didn't care.
The world was very homophobic
one in a million. You're one in a million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this thing comes out and it'll be really good. I can't wait to see it, honey. So, all right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, baby. They said some beefing, honey, going on between Beyonce's mama, honey, Miss Tina Knowles, and the legendary music artist, Miss Janet Jackson. Now, it's being reported that Janet Jackson is going to be extending her Together Again tour, which starts again, honey, in June. Now, they're saying that her ticket prices are high, almost as high as Beyonce's Renaissance tickets, and they're saying some Janet Jackson fans are definitely upset. But anyway, one of Tina's friends, y'all, posted a message criticizing Janet's ticket prices on Instagram, and Tina, they said Miss Tina liked it, setting off a war between the Beehive, and Janet's fans, y'all. And I feel so bad for because first of all, they're saying, honey, that if the post continues saying it's just disgusting, honey, and they want to know why Janet want to sell her tickets for so high and whatever. Now, this is what they got. Now, they got, if you get a gold Janet Jackson VIP lounge package, you can only pay, honey, on row C, section 101 is only $839. Now, if you're on section 102, row 3, they're saying that the ultimate Janet Jackson meet and greet and VIP lounge package is only $2,159.95. Then they're saying that the Janet Jackson meet and greet VIP lounge package is $2,279, and you got row 1, you can only pay $2,399. So the person said, honey, they add $1,000 for a 15-second meet and greet. They say no front row for fans unless you want to bend over so they can continue to rake in cash. They say you want Beyonce prices, honey, have real production. They say just discuss it, honey. And I'm not the only one that person said that. They say, honey, Janet needs to stop it. They trying to say that Janet does not have talent like Beyonce to sell those tickets that high, and that's a shame because Janet paved the way for Beyonce. Had there not been Janet, there would be no Beyonce. And Brett, I know you agree because Janet's a good friend of yours, right? Okay, I thought so. But anyway, it's sad though, Ricky. I don't believe that. And people saying
I just think you real messy, Gary. You real messy. Janet is a legend, and however much you want to charge for her ticket, she can. She's been doing this for years, and yes, it's worth more than that to meet and greet her. People have been living their whole life trying to meet Janet Jackson. Okay, so let's not do that.
They said Beyonce
was doing like
Beyonce
arenas?
probably don't care. Yeah, she probably don't care. Miss Tina probably don't care. This is just whatever, Gary.
What you say?
Is she doing arenas or theaters?
She probably doing arenas. Yeah. Janet won't be doing no theaters. She's Janet Jackson.
Arenas and stadiums.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's okay. Well, I hope she can sell the tickets and sell it out because she is definitely a legend.
She can sell it out. She was here at State Farm not too long ago. It was sold out.
Yeah, I don't think $2,000 is that much to meet an icon like Janet Jackson when you look at the full scope of how when in your lifetime are you going to get an opportunity like that?
Watch how those tickets sell out.
Yeah, those tickets are probably going to sell out. I mean, meanwhile, Super Bowl tickets are $50,000.
Oh, hello.
They really are. So,
hello, and you ain't meeting nobody.
You ain't meeting nobody.
$50,000 to go to the Super Bowl?
It is $50,000. The nosebleeds are $10,000, Ricky, all
the
way at the
lying.
top. All the way at the top.
I know you lying for some Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah,
Yes,
on
sir.
Ticketmaster.
But two teams you don't even know who going to the Super Bowl. Who done bought the tickets?
Oh man,
Somebody buying them
Football
already.
Corporations mostly.
Yeah.
What?
$50,000 to be in the 100 section.
Have you ever been to a Super Bowl?
I never been. I never been. You?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh wow. How many times?
Just twice. I don't even know what teams.
See, you doing it like that. I bet I want to be like you when I grow up.
No, I'm for real. I mean, I enjoyed myself, but I enjoyed the food and stuff. But it's so big when you're there. I like watching it on TV. I like being there, saying I was there, but it's so big that if you're sitting on one side, you can't see all the way to the other side. Like
the atmosphere is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's
Rock, you been too?
Yeah.
Oh, dog. Well, Ricky, you need to change your ways then.
I need to start. We get somebody to front me an 8-ball or something.
The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. The Kahlua is powerful. On the high end, you say powerful, and on the low end, you say beautiful rustic red. That's your Kahlua for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
What up? This is Neo giving a shout out to Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Keep doing your thing, boy.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get at your boy, 866-9 Ricky. Here we go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Woke you up this morning. Slid you in your house shoes. Go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Come on, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know what you calling for? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Dave Hill from 96 South Carolina. I'm saying good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up to the men of Capitol Kai, 96 South Carolina.
This is Dion calling from Augusta, Georgia. I like to wake up my nephew DJ, Brandon, my little niece Amaya. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Kiki loves you.
Yeah, from H-Town, want to wake up Corey, Grayson, and Carrington. Wake up, wake up, wake up. So y'all can go to school in the rain.
This is Peaches calling from Albany. I want to tell Kenzie, Cody, and my Joshua, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Listening on your radio. Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Where you at, Portland? Wake up. And Charlotte, wake up. And Raleigh, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. In Nashville, wake up. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see where your boy, who you recommended for this prestigious position that called in sick every day. What's wrong with you today?
Oh, God, I'm glad y'all finally answered the phone.
What's up?
Oh my God, I'm glad y'all finally answered the phone. Rick, I ain't never been so glad to hear your voice, bro. I ain't never been so glad to hear your voice, Shawty.
What, you dying or something?
Man, I don't know, Shawty. I'm running out of oxygen right now. You gotta call these folks in the building, Shawty. I'm in the building. I came to work this morning. I've been in the elevator since 4:30.
You in the building?
I'm in the elevator.
We've been up and down already a couple times. Ain't seen it.
Nah, you Shawty. You know how there's a lot of elevators out there. So it's like six elevators on one side, 6 elevators on the other side. The elevator stopped. It stopped in between floors. I've been trapped in here since 4:30 this morning.
So you came to work early?
Yeah, you gotta send these folks to come rescue me, Shawty, because I feel like I'm running out of oxygen.
I mean, it ain't like you locked up in a safe. I mean, if the elevator gets stuck or something, do elevators run out of oxygen?
Yeah, the elevator stopped. And since it stopped between floors,
what floor you on?
I'm in between the 6th and the 7th floor, I think.
Right, we on 12, right?
Yeah, just hit that.
Look, I'm in the third elevator.
Hit that red alarm button, dog.
Yeah, hit the red button.
I hit it. I think it's not working, Shawty. I'm in tell the security folks I'm in the third elevator on the right side. But if you come in from the left, then I'm in the first elevator on the left side. But if you come in from the right, it's the first elevator on the right side. But if you come in from the left, it's the third elevator from the left side. Please tell these folks to come save me, Shawty.
You just named 3 elevators.
What did he say, Rock?
You just named 3 different elevators.
I'm telling you,
let's run that by us again where we can figure out, tell the fire department what elevator.
The oxygen running slow. Shawty, pull out your pencil and write it down. I'm in the third elevator from the right side if you're coming in from the front. But if you're coming in from the back, then I'm on the first elevator from the left side. But if you're coming in from the right, it's the third elevator on the right side. But if you're coming in from the left, it's the first elevator on the right side. Please tell these folks to come.
And what floor you on, Blackstone?
Somewhere between 6 and 9.
Somewhere between 6 and 9?
Yeah. If they don't get to me before the show over with, shout it. Just tell them to come get me after 10 o'clock and I'll be there tomorrow.
You lying, Rock.
I get deep. I'm a deep dude. Here's another example of how deep I get. Adam and Eve, they the very first people on the planet Earth, right? Right? So I'm looking at a picture of them the other day, both of them naked, and I noticed they both had navels, belly buttons. Why?
Yeah?
Who cut their umbilical cords?
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, actress Keke Palmer. Now, you know, she's speaking positivity, and a lot of people are excited about it, and I am just so glad to share it with y'all. Now, she said, y'all, that she admit, Ricky, that she is no relationship guru, but she offers advice anyway. And she said something that was just so profound, and a lot of people should hear this. She said, I'm no guru on successful relationships. She said, but I believe, y'all, that love should honor individualism, even in partnership. She said, if I'm not good as an individual, how can I be good in union? She said, if love means compromising my passion, ambition, or dreams, then it's not the love for me. She said, because I lose myself, I will eventually lose you too, honey, or worse. So she said, blame you. Isn't that touching?
She preaching.
That is so profound. And, you know, I mean, Keke definitely deserves love. You know, she went through a lot last year with her baby's father and what have you and stuff. And it's a sad thing. So right now, I guess she's trying to, you know, make a comeback. And, you know, she's speaking out on love because what the world really needs, Ricky, is love.
You said one then.
We need love, though, you know.
You said one then.
The love will keep us together.
And a lot of ambitious women like Keke, they don't want to have to choose between their man's love and their dream. So you want to have a balance there. Like, I'm pursuing my dream, but I don't want it to come at the expense of, you know, you loving me or a condition with that. And I think that's why a lot of ambitious women, driven women, women with a lot of money and success are single, among other things.
You better put that thing into context. Great orator.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I was trying to follow that, what she was saying, but yeah.
You didn't follow it, Gary?
When you don't have love, child, you don't even know what you're saying.
Well, Maria said it was
a
on
foreign
point, though.
topic.
Yeah.
Preach that thing.
Yeah. She's better, Ricky.
Put that thing into context.
Yeah. I can't wait for her book to come out.
You're not going to read it, though.
I know. Good. Do it in audio, honey. But anyway, moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God. A Los Angeles-based rapper y'all named Loose Cannon. Do y'all know who he is? Baby, he is claiming to have had a long-time relationship, y'all, allegedly with Shawnee O'Neal. And they're saying y'all the rapper claimed that Shawnee was using her child support money from Shaq, baby, to buy him expensive gifts, honey. Now, it's being reported, y'all, MTO saying, y'all, that they looked into this explosive claim and they found no evidence, y'all, about this man telling the truth. Because I can't believe he was telling the truth. It just don't sound right. But they're saying that Mr. Cannon appeared, honey, on this podcast, and he went on long rants and started saying all kind of stuff about Shawnee. He said that what Shawnee did was, because she was his sugar mom, he said she bought him a gift like an Audemars Piguet watch and a Richard Mille watch, honey. I know how much those watches cost. The AP, the Audemars, start off at like $30,000, and the Richard Mille, honey, it's like in the millions, honey.
I have to stand on my soapbox for a second.
Please.
Shawnee O'Neal and Pastor Keon are personal friends of mine. Pastor Keon is like my brother. We talk almost every day, and I love Shawnee, and that is absolutely not true.
Oh yeah, no,
absolutely not true. And I just hate it because people just get on the internet and just do and say anything and stuff, man. You know, it's almost like, Brent, when you thriving and you doing good, like. Yeah. It's like people be saying like, well, that's what come with it, but it don't supposed to come with that.
Right.
What happened to just
man,
being successful? Just being successful, man. That man, Pastor Keon, I hear, got churches all over Houston doing good ministry, good work. We be sharing a lot of his stuff on social media, and then even let's just say even if, which we not saying it is. Like, what's the point though?
What's the point?
Because dudes they clout chasing. Like,
okay,
I saw a little bit of his interview, and it was just lame as hell. Like, bro,
don't do that to them, man. They good people. They do stuff in the community. Like, you ought to see how they bless people.
His name is Loose Cannon too. How can you trust somebody named Loose Cannon?
He's a no-name rapper that nobody heard of, and he's on there telling these other dudes about this, and it just looks lame as hell. Like,
I'm just one of these type of people. When my friends call me and say this isn't true, I know them personally. It is just absolutely not true. And I ride for Shawnee and Keon. They are close. They are personal friends, and I just take up for my friends after I have a conversation with them or whatever, and don't believe it. You don't believe everything that come out on the internet, and then what be so disappointing that y'all believe anything. You ought to read the comments. People just anything negative, anything messy, people just gonna take it and run with it. Like that's crazy that you could just.
But that's the new man. I'm so sick of y'all men. The new man right. Talking more than a damn woman now. I'm like, my God, what did happen? What? I mean, and you call people queens and things, but honey, you are a queen, honey, and queens don't even talk that damn messy. But the new man, honey, is telling it all. If I was a woman, honey, I wouldn't even have one. So, no, ma'am, baby, I wouldn't be bothered. But anyway, it's sad.
I pulled out my little list of chicks that I talked to in the 90s, boy, it ain't enough time on the radio. Brett,
you say you ain't enough time, dog.
Your boy.
Got that black book.
Brett.
Yes.
You ain't talking to me?
No, she ain't. Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, honey, Jennifer Lopez, baby, they said this girl unveiled her brand new face, honey. They said some people are saying it looked a little botched, honey, but they're saying Jennifer allegedly, honey, appeared to have undergone some recent facial plastic surgery. They say it's got her looking a bit off. Now they're saying Jennifer attended the Chappelle Haute Couture Spring-Summer 2024 show as a part of the Paris Fashion Week, and they're saying, honey, some people say, she wore these bizarre glasses, honey, and they said she tried to hide her eyes, but nevertheless, honey, I mean, I don't know.
Gary, you should have seen me at the counter trying not to laugh at that lady at Neiman Marcus with all them face injections. Boy, Gary, I was so took I couldn't even text you. I tried to sneak a picture. I couldn't even. I had tears in my eyes. I couldn't even find the camera on my phone. And the way she couldn't smile, she couldn't frown. She was like the lips, like her lips. And she had so many lip injections. Then, like, I was thinking about, I thought about Rock T dumbass, and I almost started laughing. The lady asked me for my credit card. I was getting some cologne samples. And, what's that thing here Craig used to always talk about? Is it mask or saw? With the dude with the little target thing on his cheek.
That's Saw.
Yeah,
she had them big rosy cheeks.
She had them big ass cheeks, man. And she was like, "You're gonna smell great. Would you like anything else?" Shout out to Albert, not Albert, what the other Lamar. Damn, can't think of it.
Cologne today, David, is one of my favorite.
I think it's the International Mall in Tampa. That's why I was.
She asked you, you want to play a game? You want to play a game?
Yeah. Cologne today is powerful. Now, how ain't you say powerful on the lunch? Just say rustic red. That's your Cologne for the damn. Y'all leave those girls alone, baby.
Gary, let me tell you something. You got me into it, boy. I be loving me some old, rich white women. I like to go in them little swanky bougie places. All of them got face injections. They got so much money they don't know what to do with it.
Don't know what to do, baby.
I have on a Nike jogging suit and some shoes, and I just be
laughing at those girls, baby, honey.
Man, I don't want to be that damn rich and being rich. You got to be like this. All of them in the restaurant. I had made a Facebook video. I was scared to show them. I ain't want nobody to see me filming. I just show them. But boy, if you would have saw it, boy, all of them. They all sitting outside of them bougie restaurants outside of Albertua Mall, drinking their little coffee. All of them got them, what them shoes called, bro, with the thick heel, Balancas?
Balenciagas?
Yeah, all of them. All of them in their 90s got on Balenciaga shoes.
Yes, Miss Hightower and Miss Wentworth, baby. Right. They're having tea.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now, we all love a good incentive for good behavior, but should there be limits to them, right? So it's been reported that an Ohio law was proposed with an intent of paying students as young as 5 years old to show up to class. The purpose of this law would be to prevent absence. You know, kids, pronounce that word, Gary. Absenteeism.
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 There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Absentee. I never used that word before.
Nope.
We so real over here, we get to a damn word. Just
can't
Teamwork. Not a word.
I had to break that thing down in syllables.
Yeah.
Not a word we need.
Absenteeism.
That word was absent from your vocabulary.
That's 5 syllables, I think.
Yes, sir.
Absenteeism. That's 5.
Yeah, that's 5 syllables. You don't never get 5 syllables.
We know how to break it down in syllables, though. We can't pronounce it, but at least we know how to break it down.
But we got it. That's what my granddaddy taught me, break that word down. All right. Under a pilot program, the state would make biweekly $25 cash transfers to select kindergarten and 9th grade students just for showing up to class 9 out of 10 days in a 2-week span. Wow.
Now, students who kept up a 90% attendance rate for the year will get $150 at the end of each quarter and $700 at the end of each year. Excuse me. Truancy has been a trend in schools since before the COVID-19 pandemic. So sponsors of the proposal believe cash incentives would appropriate to combat the issue. According to Rep. Danny Isaacson? Is that,
yeah.
Huh?
That's it.
Isaacson? Oh, okay. In Cincinnati, a Democrat, we went from 15% pre-pandemic to over 31% in this most recent school year. That's almost a third of our 9th graders that spend their first year of high school missing more than 10% of their school days. This is the number one issue we are facing in education.
Wow. Well, other political representatives admit that other motivational techniques such as pizza days and additional recess time have fallen short. Reportedly, there has been $1.5 million set aside for the pilot program, targeting at least one rural district and one urban district in the 2024 and 2025 fiscal years. Now, the program would also offer students $250 for graduating from select schools and up to $750 for graduates with high GPAs.
So we want to know if this too extreme. Should students be rewarded financially for attending school? And are there other alternatives to combat them not being in school? Listen, not showing up for school. Now, I just want to say, damn it to hell. When we was in school, I used to get perfect attendance. And I had to go to school. I didn't get in. It was like, get your ass up and go to school. I don't care. Your stomach will feel better if once you go in there, eat some grits. That'll make you, here, take something for your stomach or your headache or whatever. You'll be all right because you just had to go. It wasn't no taking days out of school. That wasn't an option. I was get that damn perfect attendance certificate every damn year. Me and the rest of them damn students in the special ed, because they never missed school.
Now they had perfect attendance.
You should have saw all us walking across this stage. I was grouped up. They thought I was in the class with them. They said, they were lining up they were lining them up on stage or whatever.
Yes, sir.
And then it was like and Rickey Smiley, and I'll go across there and get my damn certificate, and then the rest of them, man, please.
Then y'all used to go to lunch at like 9:45.
I didn't go to lunch at no damn 9:45. School started at 8:30. They went to lunch at 9:45. You ain't gonna put me in the class with them. I took learning disability math.
Right.
Okay. Don't put me in the whole class.
With them fat
I didn't have no
pencils.
damn lunch at 9:45 and then get picked up at 12. One of them girl out there, her mom was out there blowing at 12 o'clock. We in history class because they were all getting out early. Y'all think I'm making this up, Maria? I'm not making this up.
I know you're not making it up.
They had them big old fat pencils.
Yeah, they had them damn. Now, one time I had to stay in the class because I couldn't afford to go to the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. So they had to put me in a class with them. And they had them damn crayons that was flat. They wouldn't roll off the desk.
Big flat crayons.
The square shaped ones.
I remember those. You only come with 8 colors.
6 colors.
Yeah.
It wasn't 6, it was 8 colors.
8 of them.
And you had to get the other pack, and then you got the Crayola Caddy. That's the one with the paintbrushes.
Yeah.
That was expensive. You couldn't afford that. And the markers. Anyway, how do y'all be?
Well, these kids nowadays, Rick, man, they go to school, but then they skip. They just go hang out all day long.
But we talking about elementary and lower level. You talking about high school age? I'm talking about the lower. But how
they get a choice not to go to school?
Exactly. That's the part that I'm missing.
When y'all remember that? They leave.
The
Brad,
high
y'all remember
school
the
kids.
episode?
We talking about the younger kids.
The younger kids.
The episode, my nephew Craig lied, like he got, then he skipped school and then he went to school when school was out and got on the bus and came home. And they had already called me and told me.
Yeah.
And boy, I was high. We were shooting a reality show, and them cameras was in them bushes. I was standing in that front door. Boy, it went down. Just don't play that. We didn't skip school back then unless they had
nowadays, Ricky, they'll call social workers. If your child has too many unexcused absences, I know in my school district, they will call a social worker. 5 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah, unexcused absences. But my thing is, you paying the kids to go to school, but that don't mean they're gonna get good grades. They can show up, but give them incentive for good grades.
Yeah. I just think that these kids just too smart. They get to do what they want to do. It ain't no boundaries. Yeah. It ain't no more boundaries. They do what they want to do. If they don't want to go to school, they don't go. If it pay me to go to school, pay me $100,000 a year to work a part-time job, they just spoiled right. They get what they want. Let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky. Good morning.
Them teachers need to get paid first, man. Them teachers been on time and every day at school for a long time. And you gonna pay students? No.
I'm Amanda. I'm calling from Gainesville. And no, I don't think they need to receive cash. I think it should go into a trust fund or tuition, so when they graduate, they'll have it.
Good morning. I'm from Fort Pierce, Florida, and no, I don't think kids should get cash for being in school. You're supposed to be in school. You're supposed to be wanting to learn.
Yes, my name is Lynn Courtney, and I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky, and I think it's a good idea that they receive cash incentives or something. My daughter had 12 years perfect attendance, and she didn't receive anything.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. We did years ago when I was in school, but the incentive was given out through stocks and bonds, and we received it at the end of the school year. So it's not like you giving them cash. I would give it to them as stocks and bonds. So when you graduate from school, high school, you you'll have some money. But handing it to them every year, no.
Good morning. This is Goldie calling from Baltimore, Maryland. And yes, but there's a stipulation.
Just like you go to work and you do your job, you get a paycheck. I think it's incentive for children because what you're instilling a child, as a child, they grow with it. So, and it's been said that train a child in the way they should go. So if you train them young to, make it to school and do their work at school, then yeah, I think they should be rewarded.
Gary, you had 6 brothers. Didn't all y'all have perfect attendance?
We sure damn did, because my mama made us go to school, honey. And
yeah, your daddy worked at a funeral home, so y'all would get dropped off in a hearse.
Yep, honey. And when my little brothers was born, they was brought home in a hearse, but we sure did, honey.
Oh.
Yeah, when my last 2 brothers, Douglas and Mitch, were born, my dad brought them home in a hearse.
Gary, so when your dad drove the hearse to school, y'all would get out that little, back then they had the side door.
Yeah, but no, we had the front. We got the front, honey. We sat in the front.
Was there ever a casket or a dead body in the back when y'all?
No, not when he took us to school. But he used to bring them home, though. But not when he took them to school.
But he picked y'all up from school as a dead body back there.
No, it was no dead body, honey.
So they brought the baby home from the hospital in the hearse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got brought home from the hospital in a hearse.
Yeah. I mean, hell, that's no big deal.
Huh?
It's no big deal. I mean, he would come on his lunch break if my mom had one of my brothers, honey, and bring her home with Douglas or Mitchell in the hearse.
He wasn't there when the baby was born?
Your dad ever picked y'all up from school and then there's a line of cars behind y'all?
No, Daddy Ricky was no damn procession.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What up? Good morning, everybody. Good to be with y'all. I am calling you from
bro.
Man, I'm good. I'm glad to be with you too, man. I'm calling from LA this morning. So it's mad early where I am, but listen. I didn't want to talk about it, man, but I guess we have to because it's in the news, man. It matters and it's a big deal, but this Fannie Willis thing, man, is a hard one, brother. For those of you that don't know, obviously it has been lifted that Fannie Willis had what could be described as an inappropriate relationship with a coworker who happens to be appointed to the Donald Trump case. And it's one thing, you all. These are 2 adults who have not done anything against the law per se. But there's a whole lot of conflict of interest, and it just is a bad look, not just for 2 individuals navigating their own personal stuff, but the implications of what it means for a case and a legitimate case that is being built against the former president of the United States. And so it's going to be interesting to see how this moves forward, because obviously the right is already all over this. And frankly, they should be. The question is, Kay, I'm interested in your thoughts, man. What happens? Like, there is a total shift in the federal prosecutors or in the prosecutor's office? I mean, what changes this in your mind that brings integrity to the process?
I think, unfortunately, it shifts the focus of the merits of the case onto the players in the prosecutor's office, and I think it's such a shame that she put her personal reputation and her professional reputation on Front Street like this, because no matter how it shakes out, like you said, it's not a good look. And it can only be a bad look for her and for the prosecution, because right. It shifts all the focus from the merits of the case, which I think are good.
Onto what is a personal matter between adults,
right?
That is
none of us should care about or know about.
That is made an issue because ultimately he shouldn't have been assigned. With that level of personal relationship. And so this is an unbelievably amazing prosecutor. And I think it's important that we make sure that we recognize that a personal mistake doesn't mean you're not an amazing prosecutor. It just means that you have jeopardized this case.
So lack of
judgment. Of the decision. That's right. And listen, how many of us have been in that situation? We just weren't trying the former president of the United States when it happened. So. Right. my hope is that maneuvers are made to bring this back to the merits of the case, as opposed to this personal issue between adults. So it is incredibly the implications here are just, damning. And so I hope that there is the ability to pivot. And I don't know from a procedural standpoint. I'd love to hear from some of my attorney friends procedurally what they believe should happen to make that the case. Before I get out of here, y'all, I know, Kay, you and I went back and forth last week. I don't want to do that no more right now, brother. But
I'm with you.
I was curious, man. What is one reason why you vote? Like, what is one issue that is like, it don't matter who you turn out for. This is why one of the things that you show up for because you want to make a difference in this area. What's one thing for you?
For me, my kids' future, specifically my 3 daughters who are all of childbearing age, who I want them to have the right to make their own personal medical decisions. Right. That's a big issue for me.
Absolutely huge. And that impacts 3 areas immediately, right? So it means that you're thinking about the rights of women to control the decisions on their body. You're now talking from a federal level about Congress that is going to see and write bills. It is about the Senate that is going to approve and or block legislation. It is about the president who is nominating judges to the Supreme Court that we know is going to hear these issues. And so you just with one issue talked about 3 areas that no matter what, somebody is going to make a decision on. And so I'm so glad we talked about this issue of excitement. As we move forward, we're going to talk about issues that we need to be excited about that move us to the polls. And get out of the personalities of some of the people running so we can focus on the actual things that they do and the things that they impact in the process of this. And so that's just one. On Thursday, we'll bring up another one and talk about some of the implications that exist there. Hit me at Jeff's Nation, y'all. Let me know what's one issue that you are going to turn out to help impact. And we're going to talk about some of those on Thursday. Love y'all, man.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, good morning.
Hey there, Ricky. Good morning.
Mr. Thomas, I gotta ask you something. Are you coming to karaoke tonight at the Dania Beach Improv?
At the where?
The Dania Beach Improv. Like go down, come down 95. Yeah. You can get off Sheridan. Make a left. Make a left. And get back on 95 and then maybe get off on Sterling and that whole little plaza area over there. The big Improv, Mr. Thomas. I know we're not going to be at the Elks Lodge. We're at the Improv tonight.
All right. Well, all I got to do is find my dress socks, and I should be there to see what time.
What you going to wear? Is Maestro coming?
Yep, Maestro coming. Maestro Powell, my good buddy, Maestro Powell from Wabasso, Florida. But he's from up there, but he already down here. So
this gonna be your first time, Mr. Thomas, at the Improv. You got to step out. We got to be clean tonight, Miss Janie. You know what? You know how to fix you up with Miss Janie.
Ooh.
Who?
Miss Janie, that be on my Facebook page.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. You know, she about that life.
Oh yeah, they said she got that fire, Mr. Thomas.
Oh, but if she got that fire, then I'm gonna go ahead on tonight. You know, find out what she like and give her all my might. And I hope it's really tight. And I hope that girl don't bite. You know you're right.
Hey, what's the cologne for tonight? What's tonight's cologne? Because I need to, because I love cologne. I got to figure out what we wearing tonight because we got to step out.
Tonight should be nice. The weather's beautiful today, so I'm going to go ahead and put on some Old Spice up under my neck. But then I'm going to probably spray a couple of things of cool water around put that on behind my ear. And then probably put some Lagerfeld on right there on my arm.
Got some Lagerfeld? You still got some Lagerfeld on my arms?
Yes, and then I'm gonna try to top it off with some Aramis. I ain't wear my Aramis in a while, but it's sitting there on the dresser.
No, I can wear that by itself. Special K, don't you got some Aramis that you bought out of Ross?
I do. Got some on right now.
Yeah.
Ross, right up there by the register.
The brown and gold box.
On the side where they do returns and exchanges.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's right there on the dresser. So I'm gonna leave that right there for the night and put my dress socks right there. Lay that out.
So you say you're gonna put Lagerfeld on your chest and you're gonna do Aramis on the back of your ears, or what?
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm gonna put that Lagerfeld on my arm. And then I'm going to put that Aramis right there all over my face, right there. So when I lean in to kiss Janie, she go ahead and smell that Aramis on me. That right there don't seal the deal.
Mr. Thomas, do you know how important it is when you come to the Improv tonight? Your walk by air got to be always fresh, and a lot of people that's a thing now. The walk by air.
The walk, Lord Jesus, that walk by air. I'm telling you, you walk by and boy, all the girls, young and old, sit there and go,
yeah.
That's it.
I'm gonna do a whole nother lap like this. I'm in the Olympics. Yeah. I want them to get some encore walk by air.
Yeah. Is that what they're gonna be saying? But
yeah, that's me. That's right. Look at that. All that there. That's
and
right.
Mr. Thomas, and what you want to say to all the kids out there and all the young people, and tell them if they own drugs, do not come to the Improv because it's grown folks' night. And
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all young jitterbugs, stay where you at. Grown folks is doing their own thing. We standing on business over here.
Say it again, Mr. Thomas.
We standing on business over here. All that drugs and carrying on, acting crazy.
One and only Mr. Thomas. Yes, sir. Front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by the Urban One Podcast Network. Listen to the Mind, Body, and Business podcast with Maria Moore. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get podcasts. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Our condolences, love, and prayers are going out to the King family. Dexter Scott King, the youngest son of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Coretta Scott King passed away at the age of 62. The King Center announced his death, stating that he died peacefully at home in Malibu after battling prostate cancer. Dexter Scott King's wife, Leah Weber King, mentioned that he faced the disease with bravery and determination until the end. In other news, a judge has ordered the public release of court records in the divorce case involving Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who is handling the Georgia election case against Donald Trump and others. Now, the divorce case includes allegations of an affair between Wade and Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis. However, the newly unsealed records do not reference these claims. The judge postponed the decision on whether Willis will be questioned in the divorce case and delayed her scheduled deposition. Lastly, would you put olive oil on your ice cream? Weird combination, right? The latest TikTok food trend has users divided. Quite a few TikTok influencers have recommended the unusual toppings to their millions of followers. Supposedly, the combination adds texture to ice cream.
What?
So,
man.
Olive oil.
You get different texture by stirring the ice cream.
Yeah.
Or letting it
Ice
melt
cream
a
by
little bit.
itself is good.
Yeah, people always trying to
Some
put
damn
concoctions
olive oil and
together.
some damn ice cream. That's crazy. Your stomach gonna blow up.
Oh my God.
Your stomach gonna explode.
Milk
You gonna
and olive oil.
you gonna fart and end up in a tree.
Well, let's not try it.
Keep on playing.
Yeah. I'm Maria Moore, and those are a few headlines we're following this morning. For other news and updates, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on?
Some things you just don't mix, man.
Yeah, and then do that, and get that to Brat, and then let her come to work and do the morning show. Watch it be dead air.
We run out the
know
studio
better.
that day.
And I don't hold it in. They know that.
I know she don't. We know you don't. Can't stand.
I'm glad you know.
Some days I just can't stand you.
Glad you know.
That thing hit the back of your throat in the middle of talking.
That's right.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Turn the music off.
That's
Turn
what
the
I
music
aim
off.
to do.
Turn the music
Back of
off.
the throat.
It's refreshing.
Why you do that? Why you do that to us? You do it
That's
quarterly.
that's what I do.
Quarterly.
Come on, Brad. You ain't got to be doing that to
You
us
don't
all
have
the
to
time.
do that.
That's what I do.
Yes, you do.
Quarterly. And then
what
she
I
sit
do.
there with them shades on. Then when you can tell when she did it because she like a baby. She don't move.
No, I tell you.
Be
She
sleeping
lets you
out.
know,
Yeah,
baby.
she
Let
does
you
give us
know.
a heads
She let
up.
you know.
I'll be
She
like,
said,
oh, that last one was hot. It's going to stand.
That's right, honey.
That thing kicked in about 20 seconds. I timed it the last
Yeah,
time.
it's going to come
That's
on
right,
now.
Maria, you sat there with a stopwatch.
I did. I put my timer on. I said, so I know the next time.
Y'all gonna bring it attack.
I'm talking
You
about
love
man,
it, though. It's all good.
It be on you,
chemical
Brett.
weapon.
And I'm gonna let everybody know something. When Brad do it, it get all in your clothes. You have to take your clothes to the cleaners. It's that bad. Go ahead, Rock. I'm not gonna argue with her.
Hey, man. Lights out. Speaking of lights out, NBA superstar Joel Embiid shot lights out last night. He dropped 70 points on the San Antonio Spurs, broke Wilt Chamberlain's Philadelphia 76ers franchise record of 68 points. Embiid became the 9th player in NBA history to score 70 points in a game. Of course, Wilt Chamberlain still holds the career high record of scoring 100 points back in 1962. Big up to Phenom Coco Gauff, tennis Phenom. She continues to roll and advance to the semifinals at the Australian Open. And Gary, you probably gonna get a kick out of this story, man. Houston Rockets head coach Ime Udoka and his actress Nia Long was settled their custody battle. She will receive $32,000 a month in child support. They will share joint legal custody of their son. Nia will get sole custody with reasonable visitation from Udoka. And the word is she's only making like $20,000 a month with her current value estate right now. I don't know if that's true, but that's the records that they put out there. 20 grand a month.
Well, he should have gave her a little bit more because she initially asked for 53, so she cut him a deal. So, honey, I mean, 32 ain't that much.
Oh my, that's a
His
lot of
net
damn
disposable income was listed at $400,000.
And hers is 200.
disposable.
I mean, hers is 20.
Yeah, well, that means so spread some of the love and give her some money.
Well, she get 32K.
$32,000 a month for the next 18 years.
Yeah, well, Ricky, I mean,
Cool little check right
you
there.
got to think about that when you're dealing with Miss Mamie in the office smiling up in her face, honey, lying to
Tell
her,
it.
sleeping with a damn man. So,
$32,000 a month. He can get my wife pregnant.
Oh, wow.
That was special. That was Special K.
oh, that wasn't you, Rock?
I take one for the team.
No, that was Special K.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
That was Special K.
Okay, this baby, honey.
Rob be so scared. He's so scared of Crystal.
Damn right. Idoko, hit me on my Instagram. Special K913.
That was K.
So what,
They
K?
be confusing us.
So what,
Baby,
K?
I ain't say that.
Hey, MA, hit me on my Instagram. Special K913 on IG. I'm gonna hook that on up for you.
Yeah,
player.
man.
Ooh, you said $32,000. You can do a lot
Hell
with that,
yeah.
can't you, K?
Yeah, that'll soothe the pain, brother. I still love her. She still love me.
Right, right. But that $32,000. But go ahead. What you got, Brett?
Good morning, y'all. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot when we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Chris Brown has shut down reports of a truce with Quavo after a video clip showed the two sitting next to each other. Fans recently mistook the sighting of Brown and Quavo at the Rude fashion show in Paris as a sign that the two had settled their differences with one another and worked out a truce. However, Brown made it very clear that he and Quavo were still at odds and that they had been assigned seats next to each other by the event's coordinator. Chris wrote, "Can't pick who you sit by. Forget all that growth stuff. Not finna fumble my bag for little dudes." So Chris Brown and Quavo's issues with one another reportedly began after it was rumored that Quavo had began dating his ex-girlfriend Karrueche Tran. Quavo and Tran were spotted leaving a Migos concert together back in 2017.
They're not together now, are they?
No, my goodness. Brown said He was said to have felt betrayed by Migos member as the pair had somewhat of a close relationship. Brown and Quavo, along with Offset and the late Migos member Takeoff, were said to have gotten into a heated confrontation at a BET Awards party later that year. So I guess it's still not squashed, but I would hope after so
Brad, where Karrueche Trin at now? What's she doing now?
I know she was doing Claws, the TV show with Niecy Nash, and then I saw her on the show Catfished. I don't know, but I know she's an actress and she be on like different things. So
She was good in Claws.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yep, she was. She was. Well, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.